If you're over 50 and you've been sitting on that toilet seat for what feels like forever, straining and pushing, wondering why your body just won't cooperate anymore, you're not alone. And what I'm about to share with you today might be the most important information you hear all year, because those bathroom habits you've been doing for decades thinking they were helping you are actually making your constipation worse and slowly clogging your bowels like cement in a pipe. I know exactly how you feel when you wake up in the morning, already dreading that trip to the bathroom, knowing you'll spend 20 minutes or more sitting there, uncomfortable, frustrated, and feeling like your body has betrayed you. The bloating that makes your clothes feel tight, the discomfort that follows you throughout your day, the embarrassment of canceling plans because you just don't feel right, and the constant worry about when relief will finally come. If this sounds like your daily reality, then please stay with me, because today I'm going to reveal the 5 bathroom habits that are sabotaging your digestive system, and more importantly, I'm going to show you exactly what to do instead to get your bowels moving naturally and comfortably again. Welcome to our channel, where we focus on real health solutions for real people dealing with real digestive challenges. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because we're building a supportive community of people who understand what you're going through, and we share practical evidence-based advice that can genuinely transform your digestive health now. Before we dive into these 5 harmful habits, I want you to know that what you're experiencing is not your fault, and it's definitely not something you just have to live with as you get older. Your digestive system can work beautifully at any age when you give it the right conditions and eliminate the obstacles that are blocking its natural function. The first bathroom habit that's slowly destroying your bowel health is something that nearly every senior does without realizing how damaging it is, and that's straining and pushing during bowel movements. I know it seems logical when nothing is happening down there. Your first instinct is to bear down and force things along. But here's what's actually happening inside your body. When you strain, you're creating enormous pressure in your abdominal cavity. That pressure travels upward, affecting your heart, your blood pressure, and even the delicate blood vessels in your brain. But more importantly for our discussion today, that straining is actually working against your body's natural elimination process. Your rectum and anal sphincter are designed to work with gentle, consistent pressure, not forceful pushing. When you strain, you're actually causing these muscles to tighten up in response, which makes it even harder for stool to pass through. It's like trying to squeeze toothpaste out of a tube by crushing the middle instead of rolling from the bottom. You're creating resistance where you need flow, but the damage doesn't stop there. Chronic straining leads to hemorrhoids, which are swollen blood vessels in your rectum that become inflamed and painful, making future bowel movements even more uncomfortable and difficult. It also weakens the muscles in your pelvic floor over time, which are crucial for proper elimination. These muscles act like a sling supporting your bladder, rectum, and other pelvic organs. When they become weak from repeated straining, you lose the natural coordination needed for easy, comfortable bowel movements. Straining also increases your risk of developing anal fissures, which are small tears in the delicate tissue around your anus. These tears are incredibly painful and can take weeks to heal, during which time every bathroom visit becomes an ordeal of pain and anxiety. The second habit that's clogging your bowels is spending too much time sitting on the toilet. And I'm talking about those 15, 20, even 30-minute bathroom sessions where you're scrolling through your phone, reading a magazine, or just waiting and hoping something will happen. Many seniors tell me they consider the bathroom their quiet thinking space, but prolonged sitting on the toilet is one of the worst things you can do for your digestive health. Here's why. When you sit on a toilet seat for extended periods, you're putting sustained pressure on the blood vessels and nerves in your rectal area. This pressure restricts blood flow, which is essential for healthy muscle function and natural bowel movements. Reduced blood flow means less oxygen and nutrients reaching the tissues that need to work properly for elimination. Extended toilet sitting also disrupts the natural angle that your rectum needs to be in for easy bowel movements. When you sit on a modern toilet, your rectum is bent at an unnatural angle that actually works against gravity and your body's design for elimination. The longer you sit in this position, the more your rectum accommodates to it, making it progressively harder for stool to pass through efficiently. Additionally, spending long periods straining on the toilet sends confusing signals to your nervous system. Your brain starts to associate the bathroom with struggle and discomfort rather than natural relief. This creates a psychological component to your constipation, where anxiety about bowel movements actually makes them more difficult. Many seniors develop what doctors call toilet meditation syndrome, where they feel they need to sit and wait for something to happen. But your bowel movements should be relatively quick and effortless when your digestive system is functioning properly. If nothing happens within the first few minutes, it's better to get up, move around, and try again later, rather than sitting there creating pressure and tension. Your body responds much better to gentle encouragement and proper positioning than to force and extended pressure. The third bathroom habit that's wreaking havoc on your digestive system is ignoring the natural urge to have a bowel movement. When it first occurs, this is incredibly common among seniors, especially those who are busy with grandchildren, work responsibilities, or social activities. But every time you feel that gentle pressure or urge in your lower abdomen, and you decide to hold it because you're not near a comfortable bathroom or you're in the middle of something important, you're training your body to ignore its own natural signals. Your rectum has specialized nerve endings that detect when stool is ready to be eliminated and send signals to your brain that it's time to go to the bathroom. When you consistently ignore these signals, your rectum stops sending them as strongly or as frequently. Here's what happens inside your body. When you delay bowel movements, the stool that was ready to be eliminated gets pushed back up into your colon, where more water continues to be absorbed from it, making it harder and drier with each passing hour. What started as a soft, easy-to-pass bowel movement becomes a hard, compacted mass that requires much more effort to eliminate. Later, this creates a vicious cycle where bowel movements become increasingly difficult and uncomfortable, leading to more delays and more constipation. Your rectum also has a natural stretching capacity. When you regularly hold bowel movements, this organ stretches to accommodate the retained stool, and over time it loses its sensitivity and ability to contract effectively. This condition, called rectal hyposensitivity, means you stop feeling the urge to go, even when your rectum is full. Many seniors tell me they've trained themselves to only have bowel movements at home in their own bathroom. But this rigid schedule works against your body's natural rhythm. Your digestive system doesn't operate on a strict timetable. It responds to food intake, physical activity, stress levels, and many other factors. When you try to force it into an artificial schedule, you create dysfunction and irregularity. The healthiest approach is to respond to your body's signals when they occur, regardless of location or timing. Of course, this requires some planning and preparation, but learning to listen to and respect your body's natural urges is one of the most important steps in overcoming chronic constipation. The fourth habit that's slowly clogging your bowels is something that might surprise you: using your phone, tablet, or reading material while you're on the toilet. In our modern world, it's become incredibly common to multitask even during bathroom visits. But this seemingly innocent habit is actually interfering with your body's natural elimination process. When you're focused on reading, scrolling through social media, or watching videos, your brain's attention is divided between the task of elimination and whatever you're consuming on your device. This divided attention disrupts the mind-body connection that's essential for proper bowel function. Your nervous system has two main branches: the sympathetic nervous system, which handles stress and alertness, and the parasympathetic nervous system, which manages rest, digestion, and elimination. Effective bowel movements require your parasympathetic nervous system to be in control. But when you're mentally engaged with stimulating content on your phone or reading material, you're activating your sympathetic nervous system. Instead, this creates internal conflict, where your body is trying to eliminate while your brain is in an alert, focused state rather than a relaxed, receptive one. The result is incomplete evacuation, straining, and prolonged bathroom visits that leave you feeling unsatisfied and uncomfortable. Additionally, the blue light emitted by phones and tablets affects your body's natural circadian rhythms and can interfere with the production of melatonin and other hormones that play a role in digestive function. Many seniors use bathroom time as catch-up time for emails, social media, or news. But this mental stimulation is counterproductive to the relaxation your digestive system needs. Bathroom time should be quiet, mindful, and focused on the task at hand. Your body performs best when it has your full attention and cooperation, rather than competing with digital distractions for your mental resources. The fifth and perhaps most damaging bathroom habit that's clogging your bowels is relying on over-the-counter laxatives as your go-to solution for constipation. I completely understand why this happens when you're uncomfortable, bloated, and desperate for relief. Those colorful boxes promising fast results seem like a godsend, but what starts as occasional use often becomes a daily dependency that actually makes your constipation worse over time. Most commercial laxatives work by either irritating your intestinal lining to force contractions or by drawing massive amounts of water into your colon to create loose stools. While these mechanisms can provide temporary relief, they don't address the underlying causes of your constipation, and they create new problems that compound your digestive issues. Stimulant laxatives, which are the most common type, work by irritating the nerve endings in your colon wall, forcing unnatural contractions that push stool through your system. But your colon wasn't designed to handle this kind of chemical irritation on a regular basis. Over time, these harsh chemicals damage the natural nerve function in your intestinal wall, leading to a condition called laxative dependency, where your colon loses its ability to contract normally without chemical stimulation. This means you need increasingly stronger doses more frequently to achieve the same results, and eventually your bowel movements become completely dependent on these artificial stimulants. Your natural peristalsis, which is the wave-like muscle contractions that should move waste through your system, becomes sluggish and ineffective. Osmotic laxatives work differently by drawing water from your body into your colon to soften stool, but this mechanism disrupts your body's natural fluid balance and can lead to dehydration, electrolyte imbalances, and mineral deficiencies that affect your overall health. Many seniors using these products regularly experience weakness, fatigue, and dizziness without realizing these symptoms are connected to their laxative use. The artificial flood of water into your colon also washes away beneficial bacteria that are essential for healthy digestion and natural bowel function. These good bacteria help break down food produce essential vitamins and maintain the proper pH balance in your digestive tract. When you repeatedly flush them out with laxatives, you create an environment where harmful bacteria can take over, leading to digestive dysfunction and increased constipation. But here's what I really want you to understand about breaking free from these harmful bathroom habits. And I need to ask you something that might hit close to home. Have you ever felt like your body was failing you? Like you've tried everything and nothing works? Like you're trapped in this cycle of discomfort and frustration with no way out? If you're nodding your head right now, I want you to know that thousands of people in our community have felt exactly the same way, and they've found their way back to comfortable natural bowel movements. By making the changes I'm sharing with you today, drop a comment below and simply write "Been there," so we know you're part of this journey with us, because your experience and your willingness to share helps other people realize they're not alone in this struggle. Now that you understand what's been working against you, let me share what you can do instead to restore your natural digestive function. The key is to work with your body's design rather than against it. And the changes I'm about to share are simple, gentle, and incredibly effective. The first step is learning proper elimination posture instead of the standard sitting position that modern toilets force us into. Your body was designed to eliminate in a squatting position that straightens your rectum and allows gravity to assist the process. You can achieve this natural angle by placing a small stool or footrest under your feet. When sitting on the toilet, raising your knees above your hip level. This simple change eliminates the need for straining and allows for complete effortless evacuation. The second crucial change is timing and patience instead of forcing bathroom visits or ignoring natural urges. Practice what I call responsive elimination. This means going to the bathroom as soon as you feel the first gentle urge. But if nothing happens within 3 to 5 minutes, simply get up and try again. Later, your body will learn to trust that you're listening to its signals and will start sending them more clearly and consistently. Many of my viewers find that keeping a simple bathroom log for a week helps them identify their body's natural patterns and optimal timing. The third essential change is creating a mindful bathroom environment instead of bringing distractions. Keep your bathroom time sacred and focused. Take 3 deep breaths before you begin. Allow your body to relax and trust that this process is natural and normal. Some people find it helpful to do gentle abdominal breathing or light meditation to activate their parasympathetic nervous system. This isn't about forcing anything to happen. It's about creating the optimal conditions for your body to do what it knows how to do naturally. When you give it the right environment and encouragement, your digestive system will respond with gratitude and efficiency. If you've been using laxatives regularly, the transition away from them needs to be gradual and supportive. Start by reducing the frequency rather than stopping abruptly, while simultaneously implementing natural support strategies. Increase your daily water intake to at least 8 glasses, focusing on room temperature or warm water first. In the morning, add naturally fiber-rich foods like prunes, figs, and leafy greens to every meal, and incorporate gentle movement, like walking or stretching, into your daily routine. These natural approaches work with your body's design rather than against it, and they provide lasting relief rather than temporary fixes. The most powerful change you can make is understanding that constipation is not a life sentence. It's a signal from your body that something needs attention and adjustment. When you address those underlying needs with patience, consistency, and the right strategies, your digestive system can return to smooth, comfortable function. Even after years of struggle, I've seen countless seniors transform their bathroom experiences from daily battles into effortless natural processes by implementing these simple but profound changes. The key is consistency and self-compassion as your body relearns its natural rhythms. Your digestive health affects every aspect of your life, from your energy levels and mood to your confidence and social activities. When you're constantly worried about when your next bowel movement will happen or dealing with bloating and discomfort, it impacts your ability to enjoy time with family, travel comfortably, or simply feel at ease in your own body. But when you restore natural digestive function, you reclaim not just physical comfort, but also peace of mind and the freedom to live fully without constantly thinking about your bowels. Think about how these 5 changes work together to create a complete transformation in your digestive health. Proper posture eliminates the need for straining. Responsive timing works with your body's natural signals. Mindful bathroom practices support your nervous system. Gradual laxative reduction allows your natural function to return. And understanding constipation as solvable gives you hope and motivation. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress and consistency. Every small step you take toward supporting your body's natural function is an investment in your long-term health and comfort. Remember that healing takes time, especially if you've been dealing with chronic constipation for months or years. Be patient with yourself and celebrate small improvements along the way. Your body has an incredible ability to heal and restore function when you give it the right support and remove the obstacles that have been preventing natural elimination. Many people notice improvements within the first week of implementing these changes, but lasting transformation happens over weeks and months of consistent, supportive practices. I want you to know that you're not alone in this journey. Thousands of people in our community have walked this path before you and found their way back to comfortable, natural bowel movements. They've shared their stories in the comments of our videos, and many have reached out to tell me how these simple changes transformed not just their digestive health, but their overall quality of life. You have the same potential for healing and restoration, regardless of how long you've been struggling or how severe severe your constipation has become. Your digestive system wants to work properly. It's designed for smooth, effortless elimination, and when you remove the barriers and provide the right support, it will respond with remarkable efficiency. The 5 bathroom habits we discussed today: straining extended sitting, ignoring urges using devices, and relying on laxatives have been working against your body's natural wisdom. But now you have the knowledge and tools to work with your body instead of against it. This transformation isn't just about having regular bowel movements, though. That's certainly wonderful. It's about reclaiming your confidence, your comfort, and your peace of mind. It's about waking up in the morning without dreading your bathroom visit. It's about being able to travel, eat meals with friends, and engage in activities without constantly worrying about your digestive system. It's about feeling like your body is working with you rather than against you, and that sense of harmony and trust with your own body is truly life-changing. If you found this information helpful and you're ready to start implementing these changes, I want to encourage you to take action today. Choose one of the strategies we discussed and commit to trying it for the next week. Whether it's adjusting your posture, using a footrest, timing your bathroom visits differently, or reducing your laxative dependence, gradually, small, consistent actions create powerful results over time, and your future self will thank you for starting today. Please remember to hit the like button if this video has been helpful. It really helps us reach more people who are struggling with the same issues you've been facing, and when our content reaches more people, we can help more families find relief and restore their digestive health. Drop a comment below and let us know what your biggest constipation challenge has been, and whether you're planning to try any of the strategies we discussed today. Your comment might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to feel less alone and more hopeful about their own healing journey. Of course, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest health tips and insights. We're constantly researching and sharing new strategies for digestive health, immune support, energy enhancement, and overall wellness for people over 50. Your subscription helps us continue creating content that makes a real difference in people's lives. Stay informed, stay healthy, and remember that your body has an incredible capacity for healing when you give it the support it needs. We'll see you in the next video.